Hi, this is Kaushik Ranchod from Love Your Practice, and today what we're going to talk about is strategy. First of all, what is strategy? Strategy is narrowing down your options so that you are laser focused on one goal, one idea that you want to move forward on. So basically, it's eliminating different possibilities or options so that you are actually focusing on one idea, one goal that you want to implement. So what does that mean? Let's look at that in a hypothetical. In my situation, after about 7 years of law practice, I at that time was still not where I wanted to be in terms of the revenue that I wanted to earn as an immigration lawyer and where I wanted to be financially. So I had a lawyer business coach who recommended going into bankruptcy. He had good intentions that he thought, well, if you go into this, because I'm seeing that all of my clients are doing well, because at that time the economy was tanking, bankruptcy lawyers were doing really well. So he suggested, why don't you try bankruptcy law, because you've hit a plateau at that time. Me being a little bit naive and inexperienced in the business area of law, I thought that's a great idea. I'll add on another practice area, and my practice my revenue will grow because I'll have bankruptcy law practice and I'll have the immigration law practice, and 1 + 1 = 2 instead of just having 1. So I'm going to earn more money. And you know what? I did earn more money, but it was not at the level that I could have reached if I had just focused on immigration law. What happened was I was dispersing my energy between bankruptcy law and immigration law, and I was inefficient in marketing, in creating systems, and it was a lot more stressful. So I actually, after a few years, closed my bankruptcy law practice and narrowed down my immigration law practice to specific niches within immigration law, such as waivers, that actually has increased my revenue to when I had the bankruptcy and the immigration law practice. So the moral of the story here is that expanding your options is sometimes and often not in your best interest. You want to really look closely at what are the opportunity costs that you are going to be facing if you do expand and grow in that sort of situation, rather than narrowing down and becoming the go-to person for that specific area of law. That could actually be the best strategy for you. So again, what we start off with is, what is strategy? It's eliminating all of the things that you can do, because if you're everything to everyone, then that's a situation that's going to lead to economic disaster, because no one wants to hire a generalist anymore. They are going to people who have expertise in their specific area, and the way to demonstrate expertise is to show that you are very laser focused in a specific area. So those 3 years of my life that I shared were very, very difficult when I was going into those practice areas, expanding into another practice area. So I share this personal part of my experience because maybe it's something that you could learn from. I hope that you could learn from it, because it was something that I should have given more careful thought to. So I hope you can learn from my experience. I hope you don't make the same mistakes that I did, and I want you to have an awesome day. I invite you to email me your question at kaushik@ranchodlaw.com, and I will, if you email me, the first person who sends me an email with their question, I will feature it next week. Thank you, and have an awesome day.